Guys, this is OG Gaming with another video. This is one of my rambling videos, complaining, call it what you will, arguing with my workman's comp. But I want to touch on a few things. We all know now, the whole world knows that we have a president-elect, and he's going to be sitting in the office January 20th, 2017. Quite the election, right, man? It's just up and down, this mudslinging and this and that, and you know, it was quite a moment here in the United States. You know, I have to say this: I didn't vote for Obama the first time or the second time. He didn't create a lot of jobs. He didn't create anything that was, I could say, wow. You know, every president wants to leave a legacy. This is what they did, and you know, it's sad to say that Obamacare it helped some, but you don't just put things to fall apart down the road later. So I'm hoping that the new president-elect can focus on that and keep that running until they get something else to replace it for those that need to have insurance, you know. So with that being said, folks, get that out of the way. I don't even know why I brought that up, but the whole world knows about it, you know. President-elect, you know, the whole world's interested in, you know, and they should be, you know. But anyway, I want to talk about a little bit about my doctors, and I'm still dealing with not getting my medication. They're not paying for it. I have to pay out of pocket. $186 for me is a lot of money, especially when I'm on a fixed income now. I'm living out disability benefits. So, and as I get to be 65 or whenever, and that switches over to my retirement, so, or Social Security, you know. So, I think it's really bad. You know, workman's comp in California is the worst because it's not about the patient, and they talk about patient care. Well, I'm a patient, but I'm not in the hospital being cared for, but I am a patient still because I'm bound to medication and for the pain level. I have chronic pain. I have permanent nerve damage. Those of you that subscribe to my channel, you know I've been keeping you informed on what's going on. This past Tuesday, I went to my doctor's appointment, and this doctor's appointment was very important because I have a legal matter, you know. He's the neutral doctor for both sides. Whatever he says, they're going to have to accept that because they both agreed to have this doctor. So I went I seen him twice. I seen him 2 years ago. And this past February, I had a CT spirogram, you know, and is when they put you in this certain machine. But before they do that, you get a technician. He injects you with this dye, and then once you get injected with the dye, he makes sure that everything that they're going to look for is correct. So after that, I get wheeled in. I'm on a gurney, and they put me on the CAT machine, and I sit there for, I don't know, it seems like 5 or 10 minutes, but it's probably not that long. So they do their test, and then after, because that dye's in me, I have to sit there for about 30 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour before I even get to go home. Now, once I'm home, they don't want me standing up for at least, they want me lying down for 6 to 8 hours. So the only thing I can do, if it's time to eat, go lie down. If I need to go to the restroom, go and lie down for at least 6 to 8 hours. Because they say that if I get up and start acting like it's a normal thing, you know, start doing my normal routine, I can get the worstest headache ever. And I'm not trying to get there with that. I believe them, so I'm gonna just follow the rules they lay down for me for that short time. But back to this doctor, I go to his see him Tuesday, and it's like horrendous. It's like 3 to 5 hour visit. They had me bending down, stooping down, walking across, doing a grip test and all that, and then he finally comes in. He makes me bend down, and then he goes, you know what? I seen the CAT scan. You need surgery. And I said, whoa, surgery again? And not only surgery for the back, surgery for my elbow. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm tired of surgery. I did 2 back surgeries. I did every shots, cortisone shots, epidural shots, radiofrequency shots. I've done all these shots and it just doesn't help. That's why I did the surgery. And then when I did the surgery, I stopped using. I don't smoke cigarettes. I very seldomly drink a beer now and then. But now that I'm on this medication, I don't really drink at all. So he wants to do another surgery because of the pinched nerve, and that's why I have all this damage. I got something else going on in my back. I got chronic pain. I get 3 to 4 hours of sleep a day. That's how it's been. So fighting with the workman's comp by getting my medication, man, that's a hat trick, and that's just straight crap, bull, it's BS. And now he's recommending another surgery so they can fix it. I told Doc, I don't know, I'm tired of surgery, man. I did 2 and that didn't work. And then I have a 50% chance this might work. That's, I understand. Surgeons get paid for them performing surgeries. Now, I'm not saying nothing bad about the surgeon or the surgery, but I'm just tired of surgeries, man. And then, my first surgery was 5 hours in there or 6 hours. And then my other surgery was like 7 to 8 hours surgery. And then it takes a long, lengthy recovery. See, on my back, I had a L5S1 and I had a fusion. That means they take out the disc, they put hardware, they put screws, they put pins. And when I first did the first surgery, all that didn't work. They had to rip that stuff out. And they had to go back and put bigger screws, and I showed my screws. Those are in my back right now, but a bigger version of those. And there was this one guy, quit whining. I wasn't whining, man. I'm just showing, you don't have to watch the video. If you feel this is a whining video, then I suggest that you just pass it up. That's what I was telling this guy, And so he was giving me a hard time. And I'm just sharing this stuff because maybe someone out there might be going through the same thing that I'm going, that they're going through, that I went through. So I'm here just to put information out to try to help those that maybe they're going through, and I could help you get through that if you need to. I'm here to help as much as I can. So he's recommending a surgery, my elbow too. And I do not want to do surgery. So he's going to leave it open. He's going to put it in a report that I'm recommending surgery again, and we're going to go ahead and leave it there on the books. So later down the road, I decide they'll do it. Now, these are the people that don't want to pay my medication. They don't want to pay $186 for a month's supply of pain meds. Now they're going to take on a surgery that may cost $50,000, $60,000. Look at the numbers. Well, I would rather pay the $186 than rather pay all that. Sometimes I can't figure them out. What makes them click and think the way they do. So that's what happened this Tuesday. So they want to do surgery, and it was like when I got that news, it's like getting your hand slammed in a door, like bam. And the sad thing about it is I'm doing all these different, not exercises, but different stooping, squatting, and the wife is she's in the lobby. She can't come in. She couldn't even sit in to have her her 2 cents about this surgery. She told me, she pushed it really hard on me for the second surgery, and I didn't want to do that one either. And this one I'm not, and she said, I'm not going to force this on you this time. If you want to do it, I'm here to back you up on your decision. As of right now, I don't want to do it. The good thing is, it's going to be on the table. We'll leave it right there. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is I've been really considering to getting a laptop, gaming laptop, because this room right here, it's really cool right now because we're in the fall season and soon enough we're going to be in the winter. And so that really, as long as the room is cool, your computer is going to suck in that coolness and help keep everything at a nice cool temperature. But in the summertime, it gets a little toasty in here, and so I do have central air and heat. And so I was thinking about a laptop so I can just take it into the front room or even into the dining room or around the kitchen because we have a big counter there. And basically game on that, and if I don't want to game on, on the desktop. Now there's a lot of different companies that make computers. I don't know if I want to go with Dell. I don't know. There's a local mom and pop store computer. Maybe I can get them. I don't know if they make gaming laptops or not. I don't know. I need to check with them. But there is a lot of companies that make them. Origin, HP. But you have any suggestions about a laptop? I like to talk to people that have a gaming laptop and tell me the pros and cons. Like, does it really get that hot around the keyboards? And I like to get the information. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it, or learn or teach myself to ask these questions. So if you happen to have a gaming laptop, hey, can you leave a comment below and tell me your thoughts on it? And did you have any second regrets buying it, or did you want to get what's your reason to get a laptop, is what I'm trying to say. Well, that being said, folks, this is OG Gaming, and I'm out, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Have a good day. Later.